Welcome back. Welcome back to the Kovacs report. We have another Age of Revelation preview book, and it's none other than my favorite character, Spider-Man in Radioactive Spider-Man. So the Age of Revelation continues. Yes, we've got a lot of books this month, 15 in total. We've got 4 this coming week, and this is one of them. So we're going to take a look at it. There will be spoilers all over the place because there's 4 or 5 pages of finished artwork to look at, and it will give us an idea of what to expect. Fingers crossed. So yes, like I say, look away, cover your ears if you don't sport. Like the video if you can, and do what Peter Parker would do with one of his, 6 arms, and hit that subscribe button. I'd really, really appreciate it. So let's prefix this. The Amazing Spider-Man, that book itself, written by Joe Kelly, is also sort of not very good, let's just say. So why would this book be any different? Well, that's what we're going to take a little look at. Now, Kev Walker is the artist of this book. I love Kev Walker's art. He's got that 2000 AD feel that I grew up with, and he's just a masterful artist. He really has the sort of old feel to his artwork, yet it's still super modern, if that makes sense. I know that's a bit of a contradictory explanation from it, but I just love his art. It's always a pleasure to look at. Now, I do not look at these previews before we record the videos, because I want it to be my sort of natural first opinion that you get. Rather than something that I've had time to think about, and craft some ingenious bit of, thoughts about it. I just want to be the honest guy looking at it for the first time, just like you, and going, yeah, okay, good, bad, thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't know. So let's look at this. I guess this will be the covers first. How many covers have we got here? 5. We've got 5 covers. So we got Duali. That cover does look nice, actually. And this suit is actually quite interesting. It feels like it's sort of cross between Norman Osborn's tech and Tony Stark's tech to keep him alive, because I guess his body, what I do know is that he's doused himself with radiation, and I guess this is maybe keeping him alive, maybe. There we go. So that's a really cool cover. We've got Corey Smith cover, which is all right. Not my favorite. We've got a Kev Walker cover. There we go. That really reminds me of JMS's run. That's the kind of cover you would have had way back when. It does feel slightly like John Romita Jr. there, actually. And we've got another way, Ricky Yagawa, which looks pretty cool. I think it's Ricky Wagar, yeah. There we go. And then we've got, back to the main cover. So there we go. Let's read the synopsis. Unfriendly and unstable. 10 years later, the X-virus decimated New York. But Spider-Man won't stop fighting. In a desperate gamble, Peter Parker douses himself with lethal radiation to hold the infection at bay. Let's just backtrack a second. So this X-virus that was released, let's just say, if you're human, it will either kill you outright or mutate you into a mutant, an actual mutant. However, not all mutations are good. There's some bad ones. Like I said in another video, check out what happened to Franklin Richards. He got the short end of the stick. He really, really did. Anyway, it stands to reason with Peter's biology, and that radioactive spider bite, that, yes, of course, maybe he would mutate too. And that's exactly what he's done. Now, originality points, I'm going to put 0. I mean, how many times have we seen a multiple appendaged Spider-Man? Could have been something different. Could have been something, I don't know, new and exciting, but it wasn't, all right? And it annoys me. You've got the one of the biggest, greatest characters ever to be created. You've got a chance to do something really, really cool, and you just go down that often tread path. Yeah, give him some arms so he looks like a spider. I mean, come on, mate. Even I could do better than that. Now, back to this. Survival comes at a cost. While this may not kill Peter Parker, it sure messes him up. This is the most dangerous, mutated Spider-Man ever, and he's not alone. No, he is not. He is not alone. Let's take a look at the art, shall we? Let's see if we can glean some new information. So, who is the cast? Well, obviously, it's Peter Parker. He doesn't look well there. And Cecilia Reyes. Okay, so she's an X-Men. Well, reluctantly, eventually joined the X-Men. She's a medical doctor. She also, through some of the recent storylines, become a sort of expert in mutant biology. So, it would stand to reason that she would be in this story, I guess. So, that's an interesting choice. Okay, we're looking good so far. Page 1. New York City. 10 years from now in the Age of Revelation. So New York City, as you can see, nature has sort of taken back some of the land, and people are getting on. Mutants fly through the air and walk the streets. this mutant utopia sort of carrying on. So Pete's narrating this. He says, I love New York, all of it. This city taught me everything. Guess that's why I never left. The beauty of a diverse population, the unexpected face of kindness, the power of tolerance. I know it's not the way outsiders talk about this town. That's okay. We love you anyway. Even then, we still agree on two things. No matter what happens here, New Yorkers stand up, and Mets fans are the ball's greatest masochists. Okay. The dialogue's not hooking me just yet. I feel like there's more messaging sewn into that, but we'll ignore that for now. Crackboom! So we have a huge explosion here. People go flying, or rather mutants now, because there's no humans left, right? Oh, it does look really nice. It really, really does look nice. And we've got this dude here. Who's this? Jeff Death to the Generarchy. I don't know. It's there. He looks cool. I like his outfit. This really does feel like an early JMS runs with John Romita Jr. actually. Help, Lowlock. It's a Lowlock. Okay, so that must be the term for these, maybe these types of mutants. Who's power forward? Who can stop him? Has New York turned into some sort of bunch of hipsters here? The dialogue just feels really signally. It feels like it's being written already. I know we're 1.5 pages in, but it feels like it is written for a very, very specific minority audience here. I'm not feeling it already. But what I do like is that character. He looks really, really badass. Okay, so he's leaping on a van. You can't stop the righteous. We're on the right side of history. Fellow mutants, we are the future. We are... Okay, so someone's got them in sights. It says squad on sight. We have visual. Okay, so I guess this is like a New York City police force of some kind, maybe? A Lowlock, language man, cams are hot, good. They need to know this city doesn't tolerate terrorists. Get him up here, Limber. Damn it. Okay, so one of them's got some kind of stretchy powers, a bit like Reed Richards, sort of crossed with sort of some symbiotic goo arm, I guess. Lifts up the big O van. There must be a donut. I bet you it's a donut. Police, donuts. We've had this right side of history statement, tolerance. We've had all this other sort of stuff in here already. I bet you any money. I bet you any money. Anyway, pipeline. Pull the truck so no one gets hurt. On it. Probable cause very much in effect. I'm weaponizing it to take it down. Okay, so he's going to use the van as a weapon here. And the mutant goes flying. I do like his costume, though. Thwap, thwap. Not thwip, thwip. Thwap, thwap. Who? Guys, it's way too early for a public execution. Whoa, spot donuts! What did I tell you? I haven't even had a sip of mutated espresso this morning. Spider-Man! Oh my god. You know what? I'm not going to comment. I'm going to get myself in a whole bunch of trouble. I'm going to wait to the review. Yep. Okay, I think I know where we're going with this. I think I know the tone of this book's going to be like. I think you've guessed too. The idea is really interesting. You know, Spider-Man, the radiation, the fear, the doctor trying to find a cure, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I do not know. It's, yeah, we'll leave it there. Age of Revelation, Radioactive Spider-Man #1 is out this Wednesday. Joe Kelly, Kev Walker. Let's see if it can surprise me and change my mind. And it's very, very difficult to change my mind at the moment because, you know what? The books aren't great, are they, guys? They really, really aren't great. Come on. Why is Spider-Man still treated so poorly? I don't get it. Right, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I think I'm overreacting already. But the proof will be in the pudding when that book comes Wednesday, all right? Let me know your thoughts. Are you picking this up? Are you not picking it up? Like the video if you can. Hit subscribe too. We'd really, really appreciate it.